Here we are back with Paper Mario. Let's see, are we good here? Okay. Look at all these games I don't have enough space for. Ugh. But anyway, Sun and Moonstones. I think the game. Hmm, I think it's too early for a quiz, honestly. We're not even like an hour in yet, are we? Ooh. Probably 10. Oh, wow. Did they change the questions? Oh, is it? Let's see here. Well, I turned it down because wait, hang on. Where is the? Yeah, okay. I turned it down so you could hear me, but ding ding. Yes, okay. What? Like this is brain dead. I mean, I guess it's a kids game, but yes, I am. Like I was gonna stream. Like I freaked out about it. I was out in public when I got the news. Alyssa sent me a DM. And like I legit did not believe it at first. I'm just like, no way. No way. I really did want to come home and start streaming, but like by the time I did, well, first of all, like wait. Ooh. Um I was I was about to visit my grandmother and I didn't want to come home to stream for that. So, yeah, I went to go see her and then I came in and I had like other things to do. I started like working on audiobook stuff. I just confirmed this on Discord, but the production of Cruel and Beautiful, the audiobook, has begun. So, yeah, that's going to be the focus for the next while. It should have been done today, but like, I don't know, something went wrong with my voice credits. I don't know. So yeah, I made the decision. Everybody else, by the time I got home, like everyone else was streaming already, and like Kino Casino's live. Like I was going to like make a goofy video about it, but yeah. I was gonna do a stream, but I don't think it's worth it. Honestly, I don't want that kind of audience anyway. Like I'm glad to see Rekieta take the L, but I don't know. I probably should distance myself from the community going forward. Ah, no, it's not gonna happen. I didn't even tell her what was going on. I was like sitting there, like on my phone, like a good chunk of the time I was there. I felt kind of bad by the time I left. So like yeah, but yeah, I was kind of freaking out about it. It was it's a big deal. This is like the absolute end for Rackets, I think. Like the illusion he once had of being like a based family lawyer is just gone. Like even like normies are aware now. Like expect like a rise and fall of Rekieta, Nick Rekieta video coming soon from someone. I was seriously like going to produce it myself, but I know it's gonna like be. I know that video when it gets made is gonna be highly successful, but like I just don't have the talent for it or the time or like the resources. I don't know, and it really sucks because I know it would be successful. I know it's very important to me, but I just don't have the skill set for it. So yeah, I'll just be focusing on what I'm doing. It sucks, but you know, it is. It is. Like I could be streaming about Rekieta right now and talking about it and be getting like several times the views, but I don't know. I don't. I might do a morning show, like just recapping it because this is gonna be like my thing with Kino Casino and like shows like that, like 8 hours long. Are you serious? Like they already had like an 8 hour long show on like Rekieta because of like the recent stream he did when like he had cocaine on his nose or something. Like they already did like an 8 hour show. Like I did not have time to watch that 8 hour show. Like I have not even seen the clip of him with like the cocaine. Like I'm assured it's real by like the people who have had time, but I haven't been able to do anything until today. And you know, when I had free time, I was out like doing stuff. You know, I wasn't gonna like drop what I was doing to talk about Rekieta. And that's been true all week. And this is kind of the thing, like you know, this is the reason I'm moving away from YouTube is that like this kind of thing keeps happening. Like there's these hot stories that come out, stuff that I really want to talk about, stuff that I need to talk about, but I'm just not available to fire up a stream and just do it the way that like Kino Casino does. Because like they don't work real jobs, right? So they can just go like, oh, Nick did something, oh, time to go live, and meanwhile I can't do shit. Because not only do I work a real job, I'm also producing like real content. So I can't even really do it as like a hobby anymore. Like when I got home today, I was working on the audiobook, right? So it's like, it's frustrating. Prelude, yeah. I don't know if I have time for it. Yeah, I'm sure that like Rekieta retardation is gonna be like used as a source in somebody's video. Like, that's actually the reason I started like putting them in a playlist. So like, it's like a fan of Rekieta is turning against them. So for that reason, it's you probably will see me in the Rekieta retarded in the Rise and Fall video, or maybe not. Like I noticed it feels like nobody outside of like Kiwi farmers knows that like I've been covering this for a long time. So I don't know how mainstream my involvement will be. I don't know. I don't think I'll be brought up much at all. I didn't really have anything to do with his downfall. Like the only thing I did, like the only thing I'm credited for is like noticing that Nick was like a fuck up like way before anyone else. And even that's not like commonly known. So. Oh well, it doesn't matter, but I don't know. It kind of sucks. I do think that like if I had been able to manage this situation better, I could have used it to I don't know, just build the YouTube channel, but it's not a big deal. It's probably a good thing that I distance myself from it. I mean, even now I'm doing that, so. Oh well. He's not the kind of person I wanted to associate with, and that's why I distanced myself from him to begin with. Yeah, you can really like just play through this game and just kind of like turn your brain off and just go through the segments. Yeah, how long is this game? I'm not sure. 20, 25 hours? I mean, the original is 15, and I'm sure it's longer than that. But... I always go through Super Guard. I don't see the point in, like, learning the standard action commands. Yes, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Yeah. Yeah, at one point I was that, but yeah, I was way off base with my 2024 prediction video. I just watched it. I shared it on the community tab if you're curious. Yeah, I thought that like Kayla would leave Nick. I wasn't predicting an arrest. Now I was predicting like I did predict legal trouble, but I thought it would be like tax related. Like I thought Rekieta was gonna get wrecked because he didn't pay his taxes or something like that. Like I didn't think it would be drug related. I don't know, because it's like this kind of thing is easily avoidable. Like we're so used to like drugs being in our society and being such a problem, and like everybody doing them that like you forget that like technically a lot of it is illegal. Like it's weird. Like it feels like it's so easy for like druggies to just like exist without getting in trouble. Maybe they do and just nobody notices or cares. But like it's weird to me that he got busted for something like that. Like everything else, after everything else he did, he got busted for possession. It was possession, right? Well, I expect it's not the only thing he's done though. That's the thing. I've suspected that like Rekieta has been doing illegal shit for a long time. You know, I think he might have defrauded the government with the PPP loan program because he doesn't technically have a law practice, right? But we'll see. Class 5 felony. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I haven't looked into the details yet. I didn't bother checking. Like, I just verified that, like, they got arrested and so. Like, we don't even know the details yet, do we? Like, Nick looks like he has a black eye. Did Lady Rackets, like, come after him? Like, the rumor is that, like, Aaron called the cops on them. Which, I would not put against him. He's, like, a vindictive piece of shit. Aaron, by the way, a lot of people are like praising Aaron for his role in this. Don't do that. He's just as much of a piece of shit as the others. Like he's probably just realized it was just gonna end really badly and just bailed. Kind of like what Drexel did. Like he's still a piece of shit, but he just conveniently was not there when things crossed the line. So yeah, I think people need to. Well, I'm sure this is gonna happen at some point, but I think people need to realize that like Aaron is taking advantage of the situation. And that he's trying to get out of trouble by making Nick and the others look as bad as possible. So like people are like bringing up like the real ramifications for like what's happened here is that like Aaron might get out of his divorce without having to pay April anything because like he divorced her for the right reasons, right? That she was becoming an addict, and now that she's been arrested, there's like some credence to that. So yeah, Aaron made it out of the situation like a bandit. Like people were shitting on him harder than anyone during the hot tub stream. But now he's like the hero of the situation, which he does not deserve. But yeah. Yep. Yeah. Drexel hasn't been around in forever, and I think it's safe to say why, because he knew where it was going. Like he knew, like. This probably happens every time, like, one of his friends just collapses, like, oops, I'm just gonna exit stage left. and he's just conveniently not there. Like, you know, we saw this happen with Dax, actually, with Dick Masterson. Like, Dax is straight up, like, going out and stream and laughing at him. That's like crazy. Like, it's weird to think of that. Like, my reaction, like, you can watch my script, my short. Like, I was, like, appalled. Like, I wasn't laughing at him. And in fact, I'm not laughing at him now. Like, I don't think this is funny at all. Like, I think it's terrible. So, like, to see someone like Dax, who's, like, allegedly Rekieta's friend, come out and start laughing at him over this, like, to me, it's just really indicative of, like, what Rekieta has chosen to do. Like, he alienated everyone around him who actually... wanted him to do well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He alienated everyone around him who actually, like, had his best interest at heart in favor of, like, hanging around degenerates, right? He chose Drexel, he chose Kumalot, he chose, like, Dick Masterson. And, like... it wasn't just the drugs, okay? This is the result of a long period of time of just refusing to take any responsibility for anything. Like, I remember back during the height of Wii Wars, right? The height of his popularity. Like, I remember him coming out, like, people coming out and saying that, like, you're drinking too much, you have to stop, and that he wouldn't do it. Like, even back then, he did this thing where he just refused to take any responsibility for anything, and you just, again, that's my big thing about this, is that, like, everybody you see, like, condemning Nick now, you know, people like Memology 101, the Umbrella Guy, Yellow Flash. Well, I don't think Yellow Flash said anything. All these people who went on Nick's show, who were his friend, like, they had the ability to do this a long time ago. Like, they should have said something, but no, they did it to for the grift, for the audience, like, because they didn't want to get disrespected. Because I can tell you what happened when I came out about this. I know, like, I think Alyssa Clips got this a little bit too. Well, maybe not Alyssa, but, like, I think a lot of other people who have, like, spoken out against Nick have got the same thing. Like, there was a lot of backlash towards, like, anti-Nick discussion, like, 5 years ago, right, in 2019. Like, I remember during, like, the height of Wii Wars, I was talking about this, how, like, Nick obviously isn't a practicing attorney, right? Because, you know, I took some legal classes. I knew that, like, everything Nick did was unethical. I restrained myself at the time because of I didn't want to undermine Vic's case, but once it was over, I was, like, going full tilt on it. But, like, yeah. Yeah, can I get the timing down? Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, I have not been watching Kino Casino. I have no idea what they're saying right now. I watched a little bit of their last show, like the one with, like, the drugs, but why do I keep getting poisoned? Like, when am I gonna get anything good? I remember back in the day I would always get, like, shines, but alright, I think it has something to do with, like, your level, actually, what class you are. But anyway, hang on. Yeah, not a lot of details yet. Always knows that Nick and his hot wife were arrested at 10, Kayla 1 hour later. Wait, I thought Kayla would be the hot wife because they're married. Like, what would April be? She's like the younger chick they bring into the relationship. What do they call them? Like, cakes? I don't know. Drex is silent. Twitter, yeah. Yeah, Mirror is nearly exactly what PPC said about Jack. Yeah, okay. Yeah, one of the reasons I started really hating Rekieta was, like, because of Dick Masterson, right? Because he kept, like, shilling Dick Masterson as this amazingly funny guy, right? And, like, oh yeah, I'll check him out. Like, I'll watch his podcast, right? So I watch him, and I slowly start realizing that, like, Dick Masterson is a piece of shit. And it really made me, like, question everything that, like, Nick was up to that point. And that was, like, again, fairly early on. He's always been a fan of Masterson, so... Yeah, homewreckers. Yeah, I think there's like another term for them. Well, like Kayla was okay with it though. That's the thing. Kayla was like, you know, the woman was living with them. They were doing drugs together. Like, there's 100% no way that Kayla was unaware they were having sex. Like, no way. With the way they were acting. No, like, Nick was 100% fucking April. And, like, Kayla knew about it. And, like, what typically happens in this situation, even if the chick says she's okay with it and puts up with it for a while, like, eventually things come to a head. And I think that's what happened here. Is that, like, she eventually felt neglected, and she eventually lashed out. And gave Nick that black eye. That's my thinking on this. That's the reality of like a threesome situation. You're not in a relationship with each other like the girls are in a relationship with you. So wait, hang on. So like eventually they start getting like jealous with each other. They become jealous of each other. Oops. Oh, did I raise my FP again? Oh wow, that was dumb. Yeah, raising my FP so much so early on is not the smartest move. Enabler? Yeah, she's an enabler for sure. That's like I've always maintained she should have left Nick a long time ago. But yeah, she was enabling it. Oh, they got... No! Wait. No, they got rid of the Game Boy? Ah. Oh. No. They got rid of the Game Boy SP? No. What are they doing? They took out all the soul from this. Like, damn it. I love the Game Boy SP. I don't know. I'm really wondering how Nick's gonna respond to this when he comes back. Like, he wasn't even able to downplay, like, the Coke stream. So it's weird, like, all of this is, like, coming to a head now. Like, he's never gonna recover from this. Like, 100%. Like, I've been saying this since, like, man, like, how long has it been now? It's been a while, right? It's over? Yeah, for sure. It's balled over, is what I said, yes. Balled over, yes. Yeah, it's been over since the Baldo stream, hasn't it? That's when, like, the illusion cracked. I mean, was it ever over? Is it over if it never began? Because, like, people always say that, like, oh, Nick could have been famous. Nick could have done this, this, and this. Could he have, though? Like, to me, it looked like his success was entirely hingent on being a trust fund baby. Like, if he didn't have the trust fund, he would never be successful on YouTube, right? Because that's the thing people don't understand, is that, like, the reason that so many millionaires come from, so many YouTube, like, personalities come from, like, millionaire backgrounds is because, like, they already had, like, the fund set up for it, like, at birth. So, like, you know, they don't have to work or do anything. So they can just kind of, like, chill, do whatever they want, and just pull in millions, just, like, doing what Hassan Piker does. Just, like, advocating for socialism, even if, like, you have no intent, even if you're, like, a millionaire, right? Like, Nick was only successful because he was a trust fund kid who was streaming, who found a niche, like, streaming to his audience. Like, he was able to trick a large portion of the audience into thinking he was an actual practicing attorney who knew what he was talking about, and yeah, that slowly started being whittled away over time. Like, he wasn't willing to keep up the facade. I don't think he's ever gonna recover. He's done. Like, I was talking about like financial recovery, like just then, but like no, like when I say recover, I mean like, his brain is completely fried. Like he is not ever going to come back from this. Like he's made his contempt for Christianity very clear. I don't think you can like come back from that. Like it's more important to him to be a degenerate. Like he would rather die than like give up his lifestyle. That's like the genuine honest truth. Like he's fundamentally a horrible person. Can't believe they got rid of the SP. 0 out of 10. Like it deserves like to be shit on for that reason alone. Like you don't pull out the SP and look at it. Like it's so fucking stupid. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. I have not been able to keep up with everything that's been going on because it's so insane. Yeah, the music is soulless. Yeah, like the way the script works, it's like the jokes don't land and like the text moves too fast. There's no like punch to the soundtrack. Like they fucked up the comedy. Yeah, it's crazy what a like downgrade this is compared to Super Mario RPG. But okay. From a remake perspective, I think like the original Thousand Year Door is way better than Super Mario RPG. Yeah, I think Dax is like the most blatant example of like what Rekieta's enablers are like. Like they enable Rekieta until like he doesn't suit them anymore, and then they just turn on him. It's just disgusting. It really is. And it's not just Dax doing this. Like everyone's making fun of like Dick Master specifically. It's like, oh no. Yeah, why would this chick is like a far left, like socialist retard. Like you can just tell by the way she looks and acts, like she's one of them. And yet she's like shit testing Coops here. Like, don't do it, Coops. Come home with me. And he's just like, no. Yeah, Coops is an absolute Chad because he doesn't believe this shit. What a Chad! Yeah, he was right not to listen to her. Yeah, you really wonder. Like, he's supposedly like timid, but like he handles it like that like a complete Chad. That's crazy. I don't know enough about Dick Masterson to say. I'm mostly aware of him through Nick. I mean, PvP has said some things about Dax. I don't co-sign that because I don't know is my thing. I'm not like saying he's wrong. I'm just saying I don't have a stake in the issue. I mean, Dick Masterson's probably been a millionaire for a long time, so like he probably doesn't need engagement, right? It's a lot like Nick. Like when you have enough money, you don't necessarily need to like just constantly bring it in all the time. Like I'm kind of already like reaching that point where like I have so much money that it's like starting to accumulate. Like if you're set for retirement, like if you have a house, like you're basically set. In my opinion, but so yeah, Dick Masterson probably doesn't need like to have a bunch of people on the show. Like he probably hates doing the show, but like he gets to come on and like do whatever he wants all the time and like make some money off of it. Like I imagine it's more like about like humiliating other people. Honestly, it's just like his thing. Like it's crazy to me how much he like shits on Maddox even today, right? Like when I think of people who like fucked me over, like you know, 5 years ago, like it's crazy how I don't even like really think about that stuff anymore. Let alone like obsess over it for years, right? But that's normal in like the internet community. And I just yeah, see you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I might come on in the morning and do a LeeLive and talk about Rekieta. So yeah, I might do that. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Is that late already? Ugh. How does the partner ring work? The L button, okay. People say the partner ring is better, but I don't really see it. I can't believe they gave you a hint system. Do they think kids are stupid? Like, I figured this out when I was, like, 9. Like, even when I played the first one, I thought it was too easy. I don't know, I've always been, like, good at video games, though. I don't remember, like, being bad at them. Well, maybe when I first played Star Fox 64, but... I do have, like, explicit memories of not being good at that game. Yeah, I remember seeing the demo station for this, actually. Yeah, I think this is the area they showcased in the demo. Man, I have such fond memories of like playing demo stations back in the day. It's weird seeing that like they aren't really relevant now. Who was living here before Hooktail? Like, she didn't build this herself. And why does she have, like, Koopas here? Wouldn't she eat them? That always confused me. Like, dry bones make, like, a shocking amount of sense, but, like, regular Koopas? Like, what's not that? Are they criminals? Like, why are they here? Oh, yeah, Goombella is way more useful than Lucario, by the way. She's, cannot get the Super Guard timing down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to standard block until I figure it out. We should heal. And now that I can't super card, I'm taking a lot more damage than I'm used to. Oh, wow, 5 HP? Wow. I had no idea that, like, regular mushrooms were so trash. I'm so used to, like, not using them. Like, I usually use, like, Sweet Treat in the early game and then, Sweet Feast in the late, so. It's weird to see. Oh, hell yeah. It's the legendary power bounce. Which, for some reason, is, like, treated like it's some legendary move in, like, all 3 of these fucking games. Okay. Multi-bounce. Aw. Takes 3. You get a lot more mileage out of power bounce and all of this. Okay. There's no point in power bouncing a Paratroopa, because, like, it's just gonna fall off the... It's just gonna fall out of the sky anyway. Believe it. Alright. Yeah, I don't think the timing is that much. Well, I mean, it's different, but it doesn't, like... Yeah, you know what? I think I would have preferred a straight port. You know, like I don't think Pikmin 1 or like 1000 Year Door needed to be re-released like this. Like Metroid Prime Remastered was way better done, I think, than this. Yeah, why didn't Pikmin 1 get an up-res? I think it was like converted to HD or something. Like they did some work on it, but I was actually thinking I kind of want to like play Pikmin 2. Yeah, I was thinking I wanted to play Pikmin 2. All right. Oh no. I don't know why Coops thinks it's his father. Like, why would he just assume that? Yeah, so like, for some reason, in the original English localization, she can't stand cricket noises, but in this one, it's frogs. I don't know why they changed it. To save herself. Wow. So you can't label her as an it. Goombella does before you learn her gender, though, which is interesting. Colorado. Ah. So yeah, you just randomly just come across like Colorado's dad. And they don't even like expand on it. Like it's just something that's bizarre. Colorado, of course, is the archaeology professor from the first game. So it's such a weird overlap. So he's Colorado, but he's like Indiana Jones. Like, I love Professor Colorado. He's they're weak against fire, right? I actually don't remember. So that's right. I remove Power Smash. Let's just use Fire Flowers. We're not going to use them anyway. So yeah, this reminds me a lot of how I felt like playing Mario and Luigi, like the 3DS port, right? Like those games really did not understand what made the first games work. This seems like the same level of quality to me. Like they did not care about the jokes or like the pacing or the punchlines. Yeah, I do think this is unfortunately a very disappointing remake. Yeah, we'll do badges next. Yeah, Shine Sprites are back. Yeah, this game came out around the same time Sunshine did, so it is like the only Mario game ever that features a lot of like aspects from Sunshine. So you have Sunshine, you have Sun Sprites, you have Pintas, no Nokis, which is odd, but yeah, it's very much influenced by Sunshine, which is weird because I think a lot of this game's aspects are they're way more fondly remembered for being in this game than they were for being in Sunshine. So. Okay. I've done this so many times, I know exactly where everything is. Yeah, I must have played through the game like several times, like dozens of times. Like, this is one of those games I played over and over growing up. Now, I never beat it more than once. Like, the stereotypical thing for me to do is just to stop once I get to the final boss. Like, I don't like fighting the final boss. Like, I've only beaten it once. It's like, for some reason, I just don't do it. So yeah, that'll be an interesting thing to do. We do in this remake is like actually beating the game. So, yeah, I had like trauma from fighting that thing and seeing that cutscene like over and over and over again. So, I just never resolved it. Yeah, I should make some green tea. It's been a while. Look at this. You have to use Goombella because there's so many flying enemies here. I wonder if that was the point, so you don't feel like Goombella was immediately replaced by Cubes. You get like new party members every chapter until chapter 5. Chapter 6, I think. Well, you get a new party member in chapter 5 is what I mean. Okay. Yeah, eating the way I have today has been like, I must be addicted to food because every time I like primarily like cut back on my calorie intake, I just feel lightheaded. When I get past it, I feel great, but like it just takes a while to get there and it's so uncomfortable. I love the subtle storytelling here. Like Hooktail throws the badge in the dungeon. That's just ridiculous. I love that. Oh, that was a complete waste of my time. They don't usually have like 2 defense in this, do that? This is the most I've ever used the Fire Flower ever, I think. I think we can expect, it's L, right? I love its I love how it's ambiguous whether or not Mario like is stupid enough to fall for this or not, or whether he's like taking advantage of this idiot. I've always loved this room, by the way. Straight out of Resident Evil 4. Like, it's the same exact concept. Oh, man. It's crazy how this is technically more hardcore than what Resident Evil 4 did. Because all you had to do in RE4 was just shoot the ceiling. But in this one, you actually have to navigate a maze. So, yeah, it's crazy how, like, this game has so much more going on than Resident Evil 4. Found it? Why doesn't anybody else let these guys out? Surely, maybe Miss Mouse would do it? We talked about the castle there, which is interesting. Yeah, Mario doesn't care. Yeah, I don't think I figured out the hooktail weakness thing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I did not figure this out growing up. Like, I just beat hooktail the good old-fashioned way. The cricket sounds better. Yeah, why did Colorado's dad do that thing where, like, oh, you have to find something that begins with F and ends with ROG? I never understood that. He did that in the original with cricket, too, and it makes even less sense. Like, oh, you have to find it with crit and then it, and it's just like, what? It must be like it might be like a hiragana thing. Oh, I say hiragana, probably like a Japanese, like, fuck, what do you call this? Yeah, what do you call the standard symbols? There's hiragana and katakana. Hey, where'd he come from? Oh, maybe we have to go back first. We do have a new power. Yeah, they fucked up the soundtrack. They 100% fucked this up. Have I really been playing this for an hour already? Wow. I really wanted to play the original Paper Mario again before this came out, but I never got around to it. I mean, I started it. I got to like Dry Mountain, Rugged, Mount Rugged, but I didn't actually climb it. I'm deceptive. Oh, your partner actually reacts when you hit him. Okay. I'm hungry. I don't understand how they fucked up the orchestration so much. Like, the songs sound nothing like they did in the original. I can recognize it, but it sounds garbage. It sounds like one of those really shitty fan covers you would hear on YouTube. Like, is it the same person who did this? Right, like, so far this game feels like it doesn't have any real improvements over the original. Like, the game feels the exact same in every meaningful capacity. The visuals aren't as good, the music isn't as good. Like, what exactly is an upgrade about this? Like, why would I play this over the original? Is my mindset. And yeah, like, the only reason I'm playing it is because I played the original to death, like, years ago. So it's like, oh yeah, let's play the classic again. Yeah, it's, is this the bedroom? Hell yeah! I knew it! It's my girl! Who's this handsome piece of cheese? That might be the single greatest line I've ever heard a character say. I love how she's a cat burglar. No matter how cute you are. I don't understand why Koops is like completely enamored with this mouse. It doesn't make any sense. He has such a huge crush on her. And he has a Canon GF. No. Yeah, I've played this scene so many times. I've seen that cutscene with both Goombella and Koops. I think Goombella like is a lot more critical of her. And meanwhile, like Koops is like an absolute simp. It's like, ugh. He would 100% be a Catwoman fan. Hang on. Hmm. Uh, Sorry, I have personal business. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you gotta check Twitter. I wonder if nope. I should probably start listening to audiobooks again. Uh, yeah, I need to get through my yeah, I'm not listening to the garbage. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I wanted to try listening to audiobooks on stream so I could further my education and my sophistication while playing video games. So, um, I've been trying to get in the habit. I've been listening to this a lot at work, but I got through like an entire biography of 22nd President of the United States, Grover Cleveland, which is pretty cool. But now I'm on some like World War II stuff. So, okay. Chad. I think this is easier on the GameCube version. I guess we just gotta walk slowly. God, what? Yeah, I think in the original, you can see where you're going. I don't remember ever struggling with this. Maybe I'm just dumb. What? Huh? Wait, what is going on? Yeah, you can't see back here. You're supposed to walk back here so you can get that star piece, but... Yeah, you can't make it out. Your partners take. Because it applies to all the partners. Okay, they got that wrong. Idiots. But okay, oh wow, are we already at the end? Wow, that was a lot shorter than I remember it being. Okay, wow. I mean, I knew it wasn't too long, but wow. At least I got the timing down. Oof. I've always loved this. It's pure silence as you climb the stairway. Oh yeah. Hello, hello. And what do you think, guys? Am I just gonna beat the first chapter and then call it quits? Oh. Ooh. I know, right? Breaking Baldo. Oh, that's great. That's great. Ooh. It's best girl, Hooktail. Oh no, the sun shines on top of her. Okay, okay. Why? I miss the dark and moody vibe of the original. This completely screwed it up. Why is Hooktail not very strong? I don't understand why. Oh no. So like, it makes more sense for her to hate frogs than crickets. Yeah, why did they change that? Does anyone know? Oh. Oh. Got it. Bingo. Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. No. Oh no. They fucked up the menus too. They're not as comfy. Oh no! Yeah, no! Oh no! Oh, man, that's brutal. Brutal. This old gel. Got her, bitch. Go meet your master. So she's a fat bitch. Yeah, the Dragon Slayer. Yeah, the dragon in Odyssey. Yeah, I remember thinking like the dragon didn't fit into Odyssey at all, but I didn't think that about this one. Like, okay. He's the only one that survived. Yeah, a while back. In the original, it was like 10 years. Oh, wow. Wow. So he fell for the feet thing. Like, what a degenerate. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, that wasn't the case in the original. They changed that. So that's weird. That's a weird change to make. Yeah, 0 out of 10 localization. They fucked this up. Like, the original was so much better. Oh, okay, 10 years. Okay. No, I got an AI to do it, so we're good. It's crazy how, like, how is he the only one to survive? Okay. Oh, wow. That X symbol. Wow. Tex spurgs out immediately after seeing her. Okay, apparently Peach is so hot that Peach is canonically so fucking sexy. An evil AI falls completely in love with her. Like, upon first seeing her. Like, that's how hot she is. Like, damn. Yeah, they haven't made a ton of changes. Like, I think if you don't play the original, you'll probably have a good time. But like, yeah, like as someone who has played the original, yeah, they botched this. There's no getting around that. Alexa, set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
I feel like I haven't had green tea in forever. Yeah, I haven't ordered any more honey recently. Oh, wait, no, am I out? Oh, I think I might be out. Oh no, wait. No. I thought I had a. No, I must have eaten it all. No, there it is. I have one bottle left. No, not half a bottle left. Okay, so that should be good for the weekend at least. Okay, so next week I need more honey. Yeah, let's get that ordered. I actually think I need to change my recipe because, like, I don't know. I haven't been enjoying the taste lately. I don't know what it is, but I've been leaning more towards peppermint lately for like health reasons. But honey, I would not mind getting like one. Maybe I should try a different brand. Yeah, I love the one that looks like a little bear. It's adorable, but yeah, I get the basic bitch one. Yeah, it wasn't. The product wasn't as good when I tried it. I love the bottle design though. Rekieta is trending. Holy shit! They fixed the backtracking in Chapter 4 and 5 in the Thousand Year Door remake. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so that's definitely an improvement. Yeah, yeah. So I suppose there are like minor improvements they make, but I don't think they make up for like the poor localization decisions. Like I don't see myself coming back to this remake over the original. Like I don't. Like I think the only reason I bothered playing it at all was because I was certain they were gonna add like bonus bosses. Does nobody know what the bonus bosses are? Because I haven't seen anybody talk about them. I know they exist, but I mean I've been told they exist, but I don't know if. Yeah, culture warriors. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I consider myself one now. I don't know. To me, I think we've already won the culture war. Honestly, like to me, it seems like woke culture is on the way out. Like it seems like now, like the vast majority of like anti-woke people are just grifters who are like just jumping on a trend. It feels like woke culture is already over. to me. Hang on, why is that not? There we go. Ah, shit. Alexa, stop. Whew. Ouch. And I keep having these cravings. I have to figure out a way to crave them. Yeah, so they don't do a good job making Groudus an antagonist. Like, he just kind of exists. He's not intimidating, he's not cool. Oh no! Peach being an idiot. Oh. Ow, I've got. I never understood this asshole. Yeah, so they localized the Shadow Sirens as the 3 shadows because sirens are, of course, like all female. So, like, really, really unbelievable. They did this just so they could push their bizarre narrative. Unbelievable. Yeah, terrible decision. Terrible. That's not even like a cool name. 3 shadows? That's like the most generic, uninspired game. Oh, we have 3 shadowy individuals. What do we call them? Oh, the 3 shadows. Like, what? Oh no. Wait, but didn't Toadsworth say that, like, he never saw Peach after... He didn't know anything about the map. So, like, Beldam claims that, like, Toadsworth was there, but he wasn't. Like, again, the sequence of events makes no sense. Peach got the map, For some reason, she sent it to Mario, and then she got kidnapped, but Toadsworth was there, and he didn't notice anything was wrong until Mario got there. So, like, how exactly did this play out? Like, I think there are too many, like, contradictory elements here. Like, it makes no sense. My lovelies. So she still calls them the lovelies? Oh, Vivian. Ah. Tech is like watching her take showers. Like he's treating her like a Twitch thought. Like he's watching this bitch through a screen and he's just like, oh man, I'm in love with her, bro. Like, where in the world am I? Very interesting choice of words, Peach. That's a very interesting choice of words. Okay. Yes, the soundtrack is complete garbage. I remember people like shitposting about how they. Yeah, I remember people like shitposting about like how a lovely shower. It's just a basic thing. Yeah, so they didn't cut this out. Did they change her voice clips? I guess her voice actress has changed since this first came out, so. Right? Is that correct? Yeah, like, the game runs too quickly. Like, things move faster than they should, and, like, there's no build-up or, like, no time to set the mood, or... Or Arlo with the bit block? I don't know. I think the bit block's really enthusiastic about it, but he would dick suck anything related to the Thousand Year Door. Arlo, I'm sure, is like one of those people that's going to be really shilling like the whole Vivian is trans thing. I know like Andre Segers is doing that. Fucking retard. Okay. Oh, no. No! So this game is about a creepy stalker computer. No. So she figured that out immediately. I'm sorry, Dex, but I only like you as a friend. I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, it's been too long since I played this. I don't remember this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember her figuring this out right away, but I suppose yeah, it makes sense. I'm surprised I didn't see any they thems thrown into there. Big four if I add Demish. Demish isn't relevant, and I'm retired, so like the bit block has fallen off a long time ago. Yeah, I don't think any of those four people are relevant now. I'm curious when Arlo's gonna fall off. Like, I was appalled like watching like his Princess Peach Showtime playthrough because I went ahead and did that. I was appalled at his like bad takes and his terrible gameplay and his like ridiculous insistence on certain things. Like Arlo is like one of those people who's shilling for the idea that like Zelda should be playable in a Zelda game, which is of course like retarded and nothing that like no actual fan would ever say. But like it's I don't know, it was stupid, right? Like it's just like the more I see Arlo, like the more contempt I have for him as a person. Like he is like everything I hate about like YouTubers from like 10 years ago. Like it's like he's from a time capsule of like back in the day of people who just present themselves as like hardcore fans of something but don't really know the first thing about it. Right? Like I can't imagine the lack of self-awareness. Oh, Zelda should be a playable character in a Zelda game. Arlo says when he's playing like a Princess Peach game that he's shitting on. Like, come on, Arlo, you parasite. She has really pronounced eyelashes in those. Aw. Even begin to enjoy my vacation? Was she on vacation in the original? Like I don't remember her bringing that up. Like the vacation thing seems kind of off to me because I don't remember. I thought it was like a. I thought it was just a. Okay. I should spit on your screen. That seems out of character. So he can comprehend anger but not love. So he's like Terra. Like, ugh. And you see this so many times, it becomes a really crazy twist when like you get interrupted in the middle of it later on. So this fucker is like watching her take showers, watching her take shits, like watching her brush her teeth. Oh, I wish I was that toothbrush. Like, like what? I never understood why we didn't get a Paper Bowser spinoff after this bit. Yeah, I hate the modeling work. I hate the environmental art. Like it doesn't look good. I love how Bowser's castle is just like one long hall. Like they didn't put any effort into this at all. I mean that was true in the original as well, but I love the Bowser segments, but they only included this so people didn't. He couldn't jump before, could he? I don't think so. No! Rah! Yes. Yeah. Lord Bowser. Yeah, they threw these segments in just so like people wouldn't ask where Bowser was, I'm sure, but they're a nice change of pace. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. What? No. No. The princess has been kidnapped. I love how this is like about Bowser being upset that someone else kidnapped her. That's amazing. It's like they didn't include Bowser in the plot and just like came up with this ridiculous scenario just to keep him out of it. All right, let's go. Here we go. Well, they don't care about that. They just want to ruin the franchise. Yes! What a Chad! Yes! Wow, it's amazing. Imagine the seething if, like, at some point he says that, like, the sequels to 1,000 Year Door are better. Like, oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, there's the SP. Okay. Oh, I didn't even pay. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, Koops can like take a couple of hits. It's weird, but he like behaves exactly like Koopas in the game, which is really odd. Like he can get knocked down, just like they can. I love the fact that they thought to put that in. I'm not sure if any other partner has like weird properties like that. I haven't been streaming too long, only about like 2 hours. Yeah. So yeah, you haven't missed much. I just beat chapter 1. No, I haven't. Honestly, after like after BoJack Horseman, I have no intention of like following or caring about any like adult animation ever again. I don't fucking care. Okay? Like I don't care about your show that tackles depression like better than any other show that's come before. Like no. Like fuck off. Get over your problems. I've seen like so many like YouTube videos of BoJack Horseman and never have and never will see any episodes of the show. BoJack, he's literally me. I'm Ethan Ralph. Like, all of my problems are my own fault. Like, just... I can't stand people like that. It's just... Literally Rekieta. I'd say Rekieta's worse than BoJack Horseman, honestly. I don't know. Like, BoJack tries to change, doesn't he? Like, he tries to be there for other people. Like, he's not good at it, but he, like, puts in, like, a mild effort. Like, with Rekieta, I don't even think he has that. Yeah, Rekieta's worse than BoJack. I think. Maybe that's my hot take opinion of the stream, but... it's okay. It's okay. It's not, like, great or anything. I mean, it's better than any other re-release Nintendo's put out this year. Like, I didn't like Another Code R either. I hate, like, Mario vs. DK, but... Yeah, I mean, it's better than those games. But yeah, I think, like, Dark Moon might actually be... I'm curious, is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon better than this? I think it might be. I know, we'll see. But... Yeah, Mario vs. DK is, like, really bad. I was shocked to see, like, most people were pretty positive towards it. Ah, fuck that up. Oh, both of your party members come out now? Okay. Okay, that is an interesting change. Back in the day, you would just have the one you brought out with you, but no, they're both out. The A-list games for Switch 2. They're saving all the A-list games for when they announce their Steam ports later this year. Like there isn't gonna be a new Nintendo. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. But like, yeah. I think we're gonna. Yeah, I think at this point we're gonna get like another year of Switch content, and then yeah, I think a new console, probably. But you can see on the Switch eShop already that like we're still gonna get lots of games for Switch in the near future from like smaller developers. So I think it's gonna be a long time before the Switch is phased out completely, I think. But we'll see. Like the next console might actually be like a Game Boy Color style like console extension thing, where it's just the same thing but just can just do more stuff. I hate the thumbs up thing. Great pun? What? Because they're crystal stars, they're crystal clear. Like, yeah, she did not say that in the original. Who wrote that? That is garbage. So Luigi, what the fuck is he doing here? Oh no! Ah. Rumble Bump Volcano. Wait, isn't that the Mario Kart track? Is that the same thing? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I think like Another Code was pretty mid in general. Like I don't think Sing ever really excelled at what they were trying to do. Other than like Little King Story, but that was a completely different thing. Is that the Mario Kart course, or am I misremembering? Yeah, I think I am gonna get a Corella. Just because they're just affordable. I can afford something more expensive, but like I'm just like, yeah, that's not. It's Flavio! Well, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Wow. Gee, I wonder. I love how they change her color scheme so it's less obvious. Oh no. Wow. Yes, we are changing the music back to the GameCube. For sure. Like I have hated everything we've been hearing so far. So yeah, we're going back to the GameCube style. Look at all these badges I can't wear right now. Ugh. Yeah. Listen to how much better the original soundtrack is compared to the garbage we got. Yeah, they completely fucked it up. Like, I have heard none of the tracks. None of the tracks are good. None of them. I have never heard them, like, botch a soundtrack like this. At the very least, you can change it back. Okay, so at the very least, that fixes the music problem. But, yeah, like, shit. What were they thinking? Hey, you didn't see Punio that early? He's not that hard to find either, so like, I guess they really wanted to baby you to where he is. Yeah, you didn't have to follow him like this. And the original. Like, they respected your intelligence more. Like, I think I remember, like, remembering that, like, we saw him early on. Or at the very least, like, when you come down here for this, for the second time, like, you'll see him, yeah. I can't listen to the audiobook anymore because I want to listen to the good music. Ah, well, I wasn't being like a very good streamer anyway, but yeah. Yeah, that glitches it. The sound, it's not just me being like a spurg. The guess again, nerd. Yeah, like yeah, the music, it was just terrible. So you don't learn about the Xanax until this chapter. How do you know they're all guys, Goombella? Wait, did she just say them? I'm surprised Punio doesn't become a party member, considering how prevalent he is in this part of the game. And he's with you all throughout this. Isn't this like... Does this segment of the game remind you of Pikmin? Like, you have like 100 punies follow you around. It's like... It's just bizarre. And we're on chapter 2. Yeah, a lot of people really, really love Boggly Woods. Never really cared for it too much. I like the Glitz bit. Yeah, I think the game peaks in like chapter 3, and then it never really recovers from that. Because after that's what, oh, oops, who are these individuals? Yep. I can't believe they're so stupid that they can't figure this out. Attack rat! What? Oh no, he's being abused. No. You ditz? Yeah, people were spurging out about how like Beldum isn't mean to Vivian in this, but that's not true. You're horrid. Yeah, I think he says something else in the English. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. don't know. Like, if you use female pronouns for Vivian through like 95% of the game, like, do you think it's possible that like a lot of retarded kids won't even pick up on the fact that he's supposed to be trans in the English version? Oh wow. Do we have any Pavlons? I say supposed, quote unquote, because he's not, but it's like, like I really don't think like doing this is really effective propaganda, because they've been trying to like use Vivian for these purposes for a long time, right? To normalize degeneracy in video game culture, and it just never happened, right? Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of the character than most people, so. Well, fan, like he's my favorite character in the game, but like, yeah, see you. The Jabbies side with the puny, side with the X-Knots, don't they? Oh no, they installed a door. What? It won't be labeled secret entrance. Aw. The thingy. I don't remember the singing. Yeah, I like Flurry as a character, but her design is objectively terrible. And she's being overly dramatic about it. What is this guy doing here? I don't think he was here in the original. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. The release for like Splatoon 3 was like embarrassing, with the sheer amount of people trying to say it was like an irrelevant release or whatever. Like it was honestly one of the most blatant things I think we've seen this generation in regards to like the anti-Nintendo sentiment. it's weird how people try to pretend that the series isn't as big as it is. So this is one of my favorite moves in any RPG ever. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't think that's in the original. Okay, they fucked up the menus, too. How do you fuck up the absolute Kino that is the Earth? Wow. Yeah, the instant I saw this thing, I thought it was, like, the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, I used this up until, like, the end game. I think it's so cool to see. Like, I never get tired of that. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's your best move for, like, a good chunk of the game, so... I have this really strong attachment to it. But yeah, like, But yeah, Splatoon 3, I think, is, like, one of those games that was just really, really heavily downplayed. And I hated Side Order, but, like, the base game was just fantastic, so... I'm curious if that's gonna, like, continue with Splatoon 4. Like, I can't imagine, like, this anti-Splatoon sentiment will continue up till, Last Stand P. Okay. I can't imagine the anti-Splatoon sentiment will continue, like, with Splatoon 4, because, like, assuming they make, like, major changes to the game, like, the YouTubers aren't gonna have, like, a leg to stand on this time. Because that's all they did with Splatoon 3, was just like, oh, it's the same game as Splatoon 2. Never mind that, like, you know, like, we're past that point. Like, let's not even, like, talk about the sequels. Like, they never acknowledged that Splatoon 2 got, like, an insane amount of updates. Like, they won't talk about that. Like, it's crazy. Like, Splatoon is, like, one of the most popular games on Switch, and yet we're still seeing this weird thing. Yeah, it's definitely really odd. Yeah, for sure. They pushed really hard to push that, like, Americans don't care about Splatoon thing, and yeah, like, yeah, I agree for sure. It's one of the reasons I'm, like, phasing out, because I don't think I'm, like, really with it anymore. Not that I, like, regret that at all, because I'm very happy with where my life is right now, but, like, I'm just not, like, typically at home playing video games, like, near constantly like I used to, right? Like, I legit have, like, lots of things I do outside the house now. So it's like, I just don't really feel the urge to game like I used to. And that's not to say that, like, I don't like games, because I still play them plenty, but it's like, yeah, I have other interests now. But yeah, today I, like, went out to the bookstore, read a lot, listened to a bunch of audiobooks, went out for a walk, like, you know, went to go see Grandma, like, dealt with the Rekieta thing. That was, like, what, over, like, a period of, like, what, 5 hours? Like, I was doing all of that. I worked on an audiobook, bro. Like, I took the first step into, like, furthering my writing career, like, the next big step in furthering my writing career. You know, I produced that Internet Blood Sports thing, which I looked at it today and I realized that, like, I fucked it up. But yeah, that is a trend, yeah. Yeah, I noticed that last with the Switch too, where, like, all the Wii U haters, like, just completely fell off. Wait, how do you get past here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I noticed that with, like, the Switch generation too, where, like, all the Wii U, like, creators just fell off. Like, nobody cares about Shokyo or, like, Dr. Trey or any of those people anymore. Mr. T, he was brought up in my comment section. Like, Mr. T doesn't like me at all. Not that I totally understand why, but Oops, shit. Hang on. I want that side fight. Nope. But yeah, Mr. T is still here, like, trying to make YouTube content, and it's like the most boring, like, dry, uninspired things imaginable. Meanwhile, I'm actually, like, phasing it out in favor of other things. Like, it's like, I don't know. Like, you have the people who, like, have nothing else in life, and then you have people who just do this as a hobby, and I'm finding more and more that I'm just a hobbyist. Well, I mean, I suppose I always, like, pursued that. I always knew this would happen, that I would, like, eventually just phase out of doing gaming YouTube, but, like, it's weird how, like, suddenly it's happened, because, like, you would think I was just hitting my stride, considering my sub count and how relevant I've become, and how I have, like, genuine fans and stuff like that. It's like, but no, I feel like it's over, because, like, I just don't have the same interest in the hobby anymore. Like, I'm not following every single release, every single press conference, because I don't care about the vast majority of games that come out. Yeah, I mean, I did my best. A walk? She doesn't even have legs, you retard. Because she... How did she lose her necklace? Yes, where it is? Yes, sure. Like, I think in general, like, a big reason why YouTubers fall off is that, like, eventually people just see through their nonsense. I can't... You look so manly. You can learn a thing or two from him, Vivian. Oh no, he gets played for everything. Oh no. No. I don't know. It's not like I'm gonna like stop making videos. I'll probably still be around in some capacity. I mean, people were surprised that I like did that Rekieta stream, but like that made perfect sense to me. Uh, I don't know, man. Like, being, like, video game lover 58 and just, like, endlessly complaining about, like, things people do online is not... That's not what I'm interested in doing. Yeah, for a while, yeah. Yeah, people forget how rough it was in, like, that first couple of years or so for the Switch, where everybody was just certain that, like, Nintendo would, like, fail at some point, and it just didn't happen. Mini Mr. Mini. What does the new soundtrack sound like? It's complete crap. Like, I don't understand how they fucked this up so badly. Like, they screwed up everything about the music. I have not heard a single good track. This is an iconic theme from the game too. In general, like I haven't like talked about this, but like in general, I think of the Thousand Year Door having like a great JRPG soundtrack, and I just like this was like an iconic OST back in the day. You weirdo. Imagine if she said that to Vivian. Hey, isn't it interesting how, like, Vivian wasn't labeled a they, them? Oh, no! No! What? Oh, no. That's not the real reason you're getting salty, Beldum. We all know what you said in the original. Oh, no. Aren't you a man? Oh, no. It makes me really happy when you call me sister. That's interesting, because that seems to suggest that, like, Vivian is seeking femininity to feel closer to Beldum and Marilyn. So, like, he is being abused. Okay. So, yeah, this is your trans icon, everyone. Okay. Relation withheld! Oh, no! Oh, no, based Beldum! Based Beldum! Oh, man! Oh, man! She's based! I want to use Tattle on Vivian. See what Goombella says. Oops. Vivian's the only party member you fight, isn't he? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, he's the youngest. He doesn't seem all that noteworthy. Oh, no! Oh, no. I guess. I might be jealous. Yeah, that was more accurate to the original Japanese, actually. Because I don't think Goombella comments on the whole cute thing in the original English version. That's what I think, anyway. We'll have to compare, like, the tattle there. I mean, people have been doing that a lot. People have been really scrutinizing, like, Vivian's entries for obvious reasons. But, didn't work. I know, right? Most base games since Fata Morgana. In general, like, Vivian's story is about, like, overcoming abuse and becoming a better person. So I think in a lot of that, a big part of that is... Oh, doesn't he go back to the sisters after the game? And then they just kind of make up? We'll see what the ending is, but, like... Yeah, like, my argument was on Twitter was that, like, having a masculine role model in Mario is a good thing for him. Oops. The fuck? Why'd she get so big? I don't remember that happening. Like, let's just whip out Tremors. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. Fuck. Back in the day, I would never screw this up, so I think it's because of I think it's because of the new menus. Would Vivian just give up if you beat Beldum? That seems like something he would do. He has no motivation to be evil. I was wondering, like, when I saw Marilyn, like, we don't actually know what she's like. She doesn't talk all that much. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I've been talking about that a lot, yeah. I mean, that's the entire basis of my channel, isn't it? That, like, how bad things are for, like, non-Nintendo fans. Like, this is the worst Nintendo release we've gotten in a long time, and what is it? A re-release of a classic Nintendo game. Like, this is the worst it gets for Nintendo fans. This is the most I've bitched about any Nintendo game all year. Any Nintendo game that I spent any time with, at any rate. Like, it's getting, like, 10 out of 10 for most people. Like, most people love it. Like, it's just... Like, I'm being, like, really autistic when I, like, dissect this game and its problems. Like, it's objectively really good. Oh, come on! What? Yeah, Fiery Jinx is one of my favorite moves in the entire series. It's so good. It has, like, unique properties. It hits every enemy on the screen. It's great. Oops, I should have used that. Oh, shit. Yeah, in all the, like, the Vivian is trans discourse, nobody wants to talk about how Beldum is canonically, like, very not supportive of his lifestyle decision. So is Beldum our girl because, like, she's the one who calls Vivian out on his bullshit? I think people are really the necklace. I think people are really overestimating how much this is gonna ruin children's lives or whatever. It's not that big of a deal. And I've known about this forever, so it's like. I don't know. Why don't you have like? Oh, what the fuck is Debris doing here? Wait, how did he know the 3 sirens were coming? I would love to be wrong. I love Goombella. How did Debris know? He wasn't here in the original, was he? Well, I've never gone back that way, I don't think. I was looking for, like, an HP block. But... yeah, so I think there are, like, lots of new NPCs. Like, some things have been relocated. I really wonder what all the changes have been made. Yeah, I feel like whenever you see like a character that acts like Vivian, like overly effeminate, you just know it's a guy. Like every single fucking time. Like he's posturing. He has to like act overly feminine just to. There he goes. I'm curious if we'll get through chapter 2 tonight. That'd be Kino if we could, but I haven't eaten much today, so. Yeah, I'll probably go to bed in like 7 hours and then like take the bike out when I get up. Yeah, I was never a fan of this game, and it's like taking damage in the field due to falling in pits. It just feels doesn't feel right.
Oh yeah.
So Flurry has a lot of personality. Take a little love, bet a little lie, get down tonight. I don't know how the song goes. Oh, they do have the jiggle. Okay, wow. I thought like I saw some clips of it, like of them taking that out, but no, they're still little. I don't think it's as pronounced, but yeah, I think it's still there. Just wait for like Raging Golden Eagle to have a 5-hour long like rage stream about how this game is censored. I'm really curious what he's trying to say about this game, because he was like spurging out about it when he was spurging out about it when like we learned about the Goomba thing. Oh no! Flurry joined your party. Yeah, like we don't know anything about Flurry's background, and she has such a like fleshed out personality. It's kind of disappointing. I wish there was like a chapter more dedicated to her. Like, this is the closest she gets to being relevant in the plot, and it's kind of disappointing. Like, I think she really sticks out as just being, like, the party member that doesn't have a whole lot of going for her. Like, even Mrs. Mouse has, like, the bad shop. Like, it's just, like, that's crazy to think about. Yeah, Flurry's a really nice person. I've always liked that about her. In general, like, all the party members in this game are really likable. Like, I think Bobbery is the one I don't care about. I've, like, always had, like, this weird, like, distaste for his, like, the whole thing of him having to get him to come back and just... I don't know. I hate that shit. But yeah, Vivian's always been my favorite. Yeah, I always like Cooper more than Coops from the original. But, like, other than that, yeah. Yeah, Goombario I like more than Goombella. But, like, Goombella's a really likable character. Like, I love her personality and just how she has so much, like, to do with the plot. I think she falls in love with Mario by the end, which is pretty based. Yeah, this is kind of her game, honestly. I would not mind seeing her come back. You gotta love these ridiculous... Okay. Yeah, the Shadow Siren's really fucked up. Like, it's weird that they have so much to do with the plot. Like, they seem to be the same species as the Shadow Queen, but like, yeah, they're weirdly incompetent, especially after they lose Vivian. So, like, all they do in the plot is get wrecked by Mario in this chapter, and then lose Vivian in 4. Like, hey, just like Princess Peach. Flurry should have been the antagonist of Princess Peach Showtime. Yeah, I wish we learned more about Flurry. I mean, why'd they install the door here? Like, what was the point? Yeah, I wish I got to see the tree before I got taken over, but... Yeah, first X-Not fight. Oh, first one since the prologue. No, you only fight Crump in the prologue, don't you? Not like random... Yeah, so I like Flurry as a personality, as a character, but like, I never liked using her in battle. She comes off as like one of the worst characters in the game to me. I don't remember what her later moves are, so maybe she gets better, but like, I just hate like the action commands for the body slam and just I just think like her moveset's really boring. Doesn't she kind of have that like Garo haircut? For Pete? Who's Pete? Nice stash. Oh no, look at that, he's a big boy. Juniper? Was that always his name? Oh no. Aerial the man. I'm curious if we can finish chapter 2. I don't know. We might take a break and then just come back tomorrow. I'm pretty tired already. Yeah. We're 3 hours in. It takes a while to get through these games. I mean, we're a good ways into it now, but... Yeah, I remember not liking the boss fight of this chapter when I last played this. So that'll be interesting to see. Oh. Look, Bowser. Yeah, we gotta switch out Flurry. She's not fun to use in combat. Oh no, oh man, I remember this. Oh, it's so gimmicky. Oh. Oh. Da, da, da. Look, I'm actually singing along with the music. You know why? Because it's good! In the GameCube version. Okay. Like I said, the music to this is iconic. Like, iconic. Like, I think a lot of people don't realize just how good it actually is. Like, I was thinking about this when people were talking about the soundtrack. I was like, oh yeah, like, the soundtrack really is, like, amazing. It's not what I personally think about when I think about how great the game is. But, like, yeah, it really is good. The original soundtrack, not the shit remastered one. But, like... How can they not slip through the bars? They're supposed to be tiny. I mean, I can do it. Why is she caught? Oh. You see Miss Mouse after this? Yeah, you do. Yep, this is the Miss Mouse room. Yeah, you see her quite regularly up until like chapter 3. Oh no! Oh, Coops. No! Ah. Man, she sure is cute. Yeah, I know you think that. Yeah, is the peak of Miss Mouse's like relevancy like chapter 3? Because she's the one who helps you expose like the glitz bit, right? It's weird that she's an optional party member. I think a lot of like casual fans don't even know that. I actually used her to beat Hooktail. I think Gloomtail, Bonetail, excuse me. Yeah, I went through every other dragon in the game. I used her to beat Bonetail because I'd never used her in combat before. Like I think one of her gimmicks is that her slap actually pierces armor. So she's actually like, you actually can get some mileage out of her. I think. I don't know. It's been so long since I played. I might be misremembering, but. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They really are Pikmin. Just look at like the bulbs on their heads. Oh, she was upset because he left, not because he rescued her first. Okay. Yeah, she wasted several hours doing this. Several hours later. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh. Oh no.
puny orb.
I'm surprised they didn't streamline this more. It seems like a stupid kid would like lose these bastards. Oh. Yeah, the whole Pikmin idea is interesting, but like, I'd rather just play a real Pikmin game. I think I played this before I played Pikmin, actually. So. I don't think I ever made the association before. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh no, he's twice the size. Whatever am I gonna do? I love how we bought a bunch of other games today and we still haven't played any of them. Oh. Oh, Martio. Hmm. It's right, they're really scared of jabbies for some reason. No, I'm sorry, piters. Yeah, the jabbies they'll fight, but not these bastards. Ooh. Yeah, okay. People said the timing was difficult, but I really wonder if people were just out of practice. Oh, oh, oh. 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 Yeah, I think it's time to call it quits. Ugh. When did you get the spin boots? I don't remember. Three. Oh. 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 It's get them? You just know that this was based off of Pikmin. If only the wind were on our side? What are you talking about? You have flurry. Did they fuck up the rolling animation? Yeah, they fucked up the rolling animation. How did they do that? Aw. She has a depressed sprite. That's interesting. That's hilarious. Yeah, get this. I did not know this place existed until, like, I think someone told me online. Like, I am not surprised that they added a message for this. It's a Jabby. Wait, Jabble's the one who runs the shop? Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, I've never. I don't remember this guy. Have I been doing dozens and hundreds of playthroughs of this fucking game and never once like uncovered that? Maybe I did a handful of times. Yeah, it's like stupidly well hidden, I think. Yeah, so that's that. We save the game and we're good to go. Oh, it's not coming out till next week. Okay. So yeah, so all this stuff is coming out next week. Okay. Am I really gonna play Xenoblade Chronicles 2? I don't think so. Let's pass up on the Xenoblade Chronicles until we finish Paper Mario at least. We'll be playing through this, yeah, probably until we beat it. Yeah. Um, yeah, the game holds up really, really well. I have a lot of complaints. I don't think the game does enough for like returning players, right? Like if you play the original, you're going to come into this like severely disappointed. Like the visuals aren't as good, the music is trash, like they didn't rebalance the game. Like when you compare it to like Mario RPG, they made a lot of really cool improvements, but this, yeah, I think this was 10 years too early to remake this, honestly. Like I think they really should have waited like a significant amount of time before remaking this. Like I don't necessarily think that like I think they should have just done a straight re-release of this. Like, I think they could have done like nothing to the original game, and it would have turned out better than what it is. Like, if they released it with the original localization, yeah, it would have been better. If they didn't change the music, it would have been better. I don't think necessarily that this remake was necessary, and I suppose we got it out of fan demand, but yeah, it does kind of feel like this is one of those projects that like Nintendo didn't want to make. You know what I mean? So you can kind of feel that way. It really does kind of feel like Twilight Princess to me in that regard, where it's just like not. It doesn't feel like it has like the soul that it should have. Um, but yeah, it was okay. Like I've always liked the game, so coming back to it is really nice. But yeah, anyway.